The field is set to go. The Carbine Club of WA Handicap. Racing. Great start, caught them in a perfect line. Campbell wasted no time with Lieutenant Dunbar, but coming across, Sister Talk looks for the lead. Driving forward as well, Snippy Sean also right there, one above all in the thick of it early. In behind those when they'd settled down, Le Messenger, being followed after a length away. On the inside to LOVA Session, who parked a little worse than midfield. Then came You Give Me Chills. Camera Action's right back there in the field too as they head down the riverside of the track. The tail ender is feuding, nearing the 800, and the speed's been right on, and Sister Talk had got them rolling. Watson here has them travelling along behind Sister Talk, led by a length and a half to 2. One above all, Lieutenant Dunbar third. Then over on the outside, fourth at the 550, Snippy Sean. A length and a half, Le Messenger being ridden along. On the rails, LOVA Session. You Give Me Chills hooks around them now, trying to loop the field. Feuding and Camera Action nearing the home turn. Sister Talk brought them to the 400, 3/4 of a length in front. One above all, Lieutenant Dunbar goes back to the inner. Snippy Sean to the outside, starts to lengthen. Followed further back, LOVA Session weaving its way through. At the 200 mark, Sister Talk, one above all, Snippy Sean. Lieutenant Dunbar the rail. LOVA Session keeps coming as well. Snippy Sean's the leader. LOVA Session under the vigour of Pike comes though. They hit the line. LOVA Session. LOVA Session has picked off Snippy Sean right on the post. Camera Action getting through, joining Sister Talk. Photo for third, and one above all is there down the outside, Le Messenger. Then feuding Lieutenant Dunbar, and amongst the last home when they'd pulled up, You Give Me Chills. A winning treble for Willie. LOVA Session. Second up. Under the 60 and a half, a very good performance. Pike, though, sitting down there, as often he does, particularly in the last, and delivers a very good victory, and he ends the day on a terrific note as well for Adam Durant. Beat Snippy Sean, and it was Sister Talk. One above all there for third and fourth in 123.45. Only a half head that margin, half a length second and third, but LOVA Session by Sessions the mare for Oakland Park and Johnny and Jenny Mars from Greenfield Turf Farms out of the Sing Spiel mare Pavlova. And she wins her third race today from 28 runs. So we're back on the winners list for LOVA Session, and a terrific day for Adam Durant. Willie Pike with 3 of the 8. Snippy Sean second by Snippet Son, trained by Dan Morton, ridden by Chris Parnham. And third going the way of 11, Sister Talk, who led them running. 123.45 they posted. She's an I'm All the Talk filly, trained by Mitchell Pateman, ridden by Holly Watson. Camera Action got fourth and hit the line well after being right back there. Had to go toward the cutaway, and also right there was One Above All and Le Messenger, not far from them either. 36.11 the last 600 to race 8 on the program. So it's LOVA Session and Willie Pike home in race 8 on the card as Lockie joins us from downstairs in the yard. And it was a typical Pike-like ride here in the last, wasn't it, there on LOVA Session there. Tracked up in behind, worked around heels, and then went to work at his very busy hands and heels best to land the money as Geordie Rolfe comes across now and joins Lockie.
Geordie Rolfe, how do you feel about that, Lukey Smith? I'm not sure you're quite as big as young Geordie.
I'll take that as a compliment, actually. No, that's good, thank you.
He is a very good-looking man, our man, Geordie Rolfe, but brings up a nice stable double to round out the day, and what a terrific ride it was from Willie Pike.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. That was a 10 out of 10 from Willie. They went nice and quick in front, which, yeah, suited her, and I think she put the writing on the wall first up. That's back to the 14 today, which is much more suitable for her. And yeah, I said to Willie before the race, I thought she's probably the best horse in the race on form, and if she's right, she'll be right there. So
she's always been such an honest horse, Luke. Have you seen physical or mental progression from the last time we saw her last campaign?
She came back from the paddock in really good nick this time in, and yeah, she's just been doing everything right at home, and Ad's been happy with her. Chan rides her every day. She's been really happy with her as well. So, yeah, it's good.
A great way to finish the day. Well done, Jordan Rolfe.
Thanks, Lockie. Thanks, Darren.
There's Lukey Smith and Willie Pike. What a day it's been for him in the saddle. Elite Bow taking out the first for the 2-year-olds. A horse that we can keep an eye out moving forward. And Willie Pike boots home the last 2 winners of today's card.
Bookends for Willie and one in the middle as well. So 3 on a lazy Wednesday afternoon. LOVA session. Good to see you back in the winner's circle.
Yeah, it is. I think I've had about 9 rides on her for 6 seconds. So it's definitely good. I'm happy I broke my duck.
And she obviously ran well first up.
She did. Her trial was really good behind Petula of Simons, and first up run was nice. And the barrier, it helped us a lot today, I think. They went a hot speed and we were able to hold our ground without having to burn her too much early, and she just had enough there for us late.
There's a cutaway today. Now, how do you approach it when you end up sort of 3 back the fence?
Well, I had every intention of taking the cutaway, but everyone in front of me had first dibs, so I had to... I was going cutaway. That was my only plan. But when everyone dove in there, well, it kind of leaves a 2 or 3 horse run in front of you. So you don't want to give up momentum. So you fill that space. And then luckily for me, the outside horses dropped off and I was able to come round heels.
Beautiful work. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Willie Pike, brings up a treble. He combines with Adam Durant to take out the last 2 races of today's program. And Scotty, that rounds out what has been a fun day of racing here at Ascot. 8 races, the NAS series, an obvious highlight. And they're always exciting days for the young apprentices, and I'm sure they all had an absolute ball.
I'm sure they would have, Lockie. And now we wait with bated breath, really, for Lukey Campbell. We're all behind him here, hoping that he can ride that last winner, outright his claim. It'll be a wonderful moment, a crowning moment for him in his apprenticeship. He's a very popular character here in the West. It's only, hopefully, a matter of time, but it's also time against the clock. So because I think Easter Saturday is Luke's last day as an apprentice. So not a lot of opportunity left, but hopefully we can kick him home with one.
In terms of the horse flesh we've seen here this afternoon, is it the 2-year-old out of the first, Elite Bow, that you're most excited about heading towards a Perth Stakes in 10 days' time?
I think it has to be Lockie. He's a high-priced yearling, well